Wednesday evening, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your Zodiac Tarot forecast for June 2022 for the signs of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. These are all going to be mini readings. If you're looking for a more in-depth reading, I offer those as well. You can just private message me on Facebook at Sacred Love Tarot, or you can email me at sacredlovetarot1971@gmail.com. So let's see what June looks like for Aries. For Aries. Aries, I just kind of feel that for the month of June, you're stepping into a time of acceptance. Accepting yourself, accepting the celebration around you, accepting your compassion, your empathy. You're kind of like balancing those karmic scales, if you will. You're invited to a lot of wonderful, happy engagements or opportunities, and you're going to have a great time. And there you will meet people who you feel connected to, and through this opportunities come. You learn to just release and let go, and you become, I feel, kind of compassionate toward other people, toward their issues or concerns. And it's okay to be compassionate towards that, as long as you're not taking on the responsibility of others. You will recognize that as you put forth to help others, you get back appreciation and abundance, if that makes sense, right? So I feel like the month of June for you, Aries, is going to be one of acceptance, is going to be one of appreciation, is going to be one of balance, is going to be one of just letting go of control and going with the flow. And from that comes a time of creativity, of passion, of celebration, of compassion, of empathy, of love, of abundance, of truth, and getting back connected with yourself and source energy within you. So that is Aries. So now we are looking at Taurus. Oh, Taurus is a time of celebrate good times. Come on. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. There we go. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, it's someone coming to you with thoughts of love and admiration. However, the Knight of Cups is someone who really enjoys being in love, and they don't have the wherewithal to kind of pull it through or keep the promises that they've made. So there is a standstill here with either the relationship or creative endeavors. However, there is a celebratory side too, but then the devil reared its ugly head. So if things aren't moving in the direction that you desire them to, it is okay to celebrate the little successes, but don't get in your head to going backwards where it's complacent and comfortable, right? If you're choosing between this and between this, don't go back where it's comfortable and complacent just because one may be a little bit different, or a little bit interesting, or a little bit, perhaps a little bit of something you wouldn't normally choose. Out of the two knights, I think I would prefer the Knight of Pentacles, because at least you know where they're coming from and what they're doing and who they are, right? Face value kind of thing. The Knight of Cups is very much into loving the thought of being in love and loving the thought of the chase and romance and all of that, but not really big on keeping promises, right? So as you're in the celebratory mode and having this celebration, and you're presented with option A or option B, so far what you thought you've wanted hasn't worked out for you very well. So try going in a different direction. Try not going back to the comfortable and the complacent in what you know, because sometimes choosing that different direction could bring about new opportunities and new adventures, and that's what life is all about. So yeah, Taurus, get it. Bye. All right, next up we have Gemini. Hey Gemini, hey. Let's see what your mini forecast is for June 2022. So you're celebrating as well. So was Taurus. Taurus was celebrating. Oh, yes. So this celebration, and something happens, right? So you're in this celebratory mode and something happens and you're offered an opportunity, and then you start getting all in your head about it, but not really certain that you want to take that opportunity, or you're in competition with someone. Sometimes friendly competition is good competition, but sometimes friendly competition can turn into a not so pleasant situation to be in. So you're in the celebratory time. You are full of creative energy and full of passion and full of life, and this is springtime and you want to move forward and have a great time, and then you're offered this opportunity that it kind of feels like you've been offered before, but now you're in a place of complacency and boredom and you're not really certain on what to do with this opportunity. So is it an engagement? Did you find out that you were pregnant? Did you find out yeah, but there's success in the end here, and there's a lot of creative energy here. So you're in a position to make a decision and you're really not sure which way to go, but whatever decision you make, I think will turn out for the best, because there is celebration, there's congratulations, there's achievement, there's appreciation here. So don't take too long on this decision-making process. It's something that you want. It's something that you've always wanted. It's something that you've wanted from the past. You just haven't been, I want to say, brave enough to accept it, and now it's coming around again. So yeah, accept it. If it's a marriage proposal, if it's an engagement, if it's thinking about having a baby, if it's a new opportunity, a new job, traveling, business relationships, partnerships, opening your own business, whatever the case may be, it's all about celebration. It's all about you making the decisions that you need to make and getting out of your head and coming into a time of opportunity, of celebration and appreciation. So my pretty Geminis, that is for you. Thank you. Bye. All right, darling Cancers, let's see what June has in store for you. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. One more for Cancer. Cancer. I'm interested in this because my boyfriend's a Cancer. Like, so King of Swords, an opportunity has been given. Yeah, he has a lot of decisions to make. I completely agree with this. He has a lot of decisions to make about his future and where he wants to go and what he wants to do. And I always keep telling him, you just got to take that leap. You just got to go for it, and don't worry about the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's. Just do it. Just do it. And so this really resonates. The problem is he gets in his head a lot, and it's like hitting a brick wall, right? He'll make a decision and then he'll make another decision. So Cancer, you're being guided to make these decisions, to step into, you know, a time to make the decisions. So the what, you know, this is what I want to do, this is how I'm going to do it, this is why I'm going to do it, and just bam, bam, bam. Take that leap, knock it out. You know where you want to go, you know how to get there. Stop letting your head get in the way of the decisions that you're making and the success ahead of you. So that's you, Cancer. Thank you. All right, Leo. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Leo. Yes, yes, and yes, Leo. Spirit, what do you have for Leo for June? Leo, Leo. Ooh, that card has come out 3 times. 3 times. So Leo, it looks like you're getting a visitor from the past. It also looks like you're being guided to, looks like you're being guided to be kind, to be generous to others. It looks like someone's coming in from the past. It may be a celebratory moment, a wedding perhaps, an engagement announcement, a school reunion or something like that. And you have all of these wonderful ideas that you're being guided just to present forward. Spirit is coming and going, look, you know, you're in a position right now to be able to manifest a lot of things into your life. And there may be people coming in from the past that help you toward this wonderful endeavor. So have faith in spirit, have faith in source, have faith in the people around you. Spread your wings and fly, and start putting out those ideas and putting out those feelers, and allowing yourself to be in balance with the co-creation relationship with spirit and source. And that's what the 4 is. The 4 is balance. The 4 is a solid foundation. The 4 is 4 corners, north, south, east, and west. The 4 is solidarity, people coming together in a time of celebration and happiness. So this meeting that you have in June can bring about a lot of great things in your life if you allow it. Don't get in your head about any idea that you have. Just let it flow. Let it fly. Let spirit take the wheel. It's a time of great success for you. Let it happen. Until next time, thanks. All right, this is for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. My daughter is a Virgo. Let's see where she is. So let's see, Virgo. So 2 cards fell out. The Devil, yeah. I can see that. Very much see that. Time of meditation, contemplation, time of getting right and getting together with oneself, and stop falling back into the old way of thinking or the old way of feeling. Stop falling back into this time of complacency or undeserving, or a time of undeserving or unworthiness, right? This is about going within and finding your true self, and looking for that motivation to move forward into a time of abundance. The past has never done, bringing the past into the now has never done anything for anyone. It has never succeeded or achieved. Taking those past hurts and past feelings of unworthiness or undeserving, or things that you're chained to or complacent to or comfortable with from the past that hasn't served you, and bringing those into your present moment has never served anyone any good. So you have to stop living back there and go within and find out why you're so connected to what no longer serves you, and stand in your power and go toward the light and love of source and spirit, and step into the energy of abundance and prosperity, because that's waiting for you. This is waiting for you. Out in the ethers, very close, in your vortex, it's waiting for you. All you have to do is move from this to this by going within and finding out what is it about yourself that you can't navigate away from. Why do you feel like you have to be the victim? Why do you feel like you have to be the one of sitting in complacency or stagnation, or a headspace or a heart space of undeserving or unwillingness to move forward? Why? What happened? Now that you know, and you took the time to go within and figure it out, release it. Release it. Peel back those layers until you feel comfortable with moving forward into a time of abundance. So Virgo, that was for you. Libra, let's see what we have for you. Libra. Oh, Libra's feeling left out. Libra's feeling left out and alone and undeserving and unappreciated. Yeah. It almost feels like someone has taken something from you, perhaps an idea, money, someone stole from you. However, I got the need to say, Libra, that abundance isn't always money. Abundance is a beautiful family, a comfortable house, Abundance is adventures in life, taking chances, moving forward, not worrying about the materialistic things, about not having, you know, feeling left out and your friends not including you and you not benefiting from this, that, or the third, right? Do you have a wonderful place to lay your head? Do you have a good relationship? Do you have love for self? Are you connected to source and spirit? Are you excited about life and the adventures ahead? There is more to this adventure of life than just the money, right? There's more to this adventure to life than being included with the in crowd and keeping up with the Joneses, right? So if you don't like where you are, take your toys and go somewhere else to where you do feel abundant and prosperous, right? If this is you thinking that someone is taking something from you or manipulating you and that's why you're feeling left out, then move away from that and move into, you know, move to a place. Move from one job to the other to where you feel as if you are seen and heard, recognized and realized. They appreciate what you bring to the table. If you're feeling this way about a job that is taking advantage of you, or a relationship that is taking advantage of you, or a partnership that is taking advantage of you, or a family dynamic relationship that is taking advantage of you, then move somewhere else and go where you're seen and heard, where you can step into your power and spread your wings and be free to do whatever the fuck you want, right? Do that. But don't stay here for very long, because here it gets really comfortable really quick. Okay, so that was Libra. Now we're on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, la la la, Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio's all over the place. The Hanged Man, right? Yeah. Oh, look at this, Scorpio. You got to release those burdens that you've allowed others to pile their shit on you. Don't need that anymore. You know, this is all about looking at your life from a different perspective and releasing those burdens so you can move forward. You can move forward into a time of what? Resting, into a time of strength. Yeah, get out of your head about all that. So this is kind of what I see with this, right? So you may have been put in a position to where you're unable to see what people are doing, right? The burdens that people are placing upon you. It's like when someone says, hey, I need your help. Can you do this for me? But you have a plate stacked 12 high and you have no more room. But because you are the nice one and the compassionate one, you say, yeah, I got this. And so that's another dump on you. Another dump on you. You got to learn to say no. You have to look at this from a different perspective and point of view. How are you supposed to have this wonderful, creative, connected energy to go out into the world and build a beautiful life for yourself if you're constantly taking on other people's shit and doing their shit for them? So you have to learn how to say no. Nope, can't do that today. Sorry, bye. And release all of those burdens. Look at this from a different perspective, and that perspective is, how much more shit can you take? How much more shit can you do for other people? Right? They don't recognize you or realize you. There's no appreciation here. They're taking advantage of what the opportunity is presented to them. And the moment you step into that King of Wands energy, and the moment you step into that King of Wands energy and stand up for yourself, is the moment that they recognize that they can't take advantage of you anymore. And that's the moment that they step back, right? And in the meantime, rest yourself. Rest yourself. Tune out of this mundane, chaotic bullshit and tune into source and spirit, and don't let anyone interrupt you. Don't let anyone try to take you away from this time of going within, especially those who desire to take advantage of you. Yeah, nip that in the bud really quick. All right, that's you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. That's me. Sagittarius. I'm all over the floor. All over the floor. All right, Sagittarius. One more card. Yeah. Yeah. All right. As a Sagittarius, I get it. I get that whole thought of loving the thought of being in love, right? I feel like Sagittarius, this is Spirit saying you have to find different ways of communicating your passion, communicating how you express your sensuality, sexuality, and your passion, right? And with two knights here, one in full motion and the other kind of going, well, I kind of like the feeling of this. I like being here. I like the thought of being in love. It almost feels like you're stuck in the middle of a relationship, Sagittarius. So one who loves the thought of being in love, one who makes all these promises, this vocalization of love and passion and sensuality and sexuality and all of that good stuff, but doesn't have the wherewithal to fall through for the to come through with the promises that he's made. And then you have the Knight of Wands, one of creativity, one of energy, one of passion, but also one of forward movement. And I think the page is you, Sagittarius, and this is about finding ways to express yourself and finding ways, different ways of communicating what your wants, needs, and desires are to either or both, if you choose. So Sagittarius, that is you. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. 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 Ooh, standing in some strength. Standing in some strength. Tapping into that pentacle energy. Everything you touch and turn to gold. Yes, yes, and yes. Building on your future. And this feels like a competitive kind of thing. This isn't you in your head because you know exactly what you want. This is competition with somebody else or other people. This is you building a nest egg and somebody, it feels like you're in competition for someone, either for the attention of this authority figure or this masculine abundant energy, or this is you in competition with someone for a very prominent position or job that allows you to build this nest egg for your future. So you're stepping into a time of strength and really relying on your connection to source energy to step up your game and move into this time of abundance and prosperity by showing what you're capable of, what you're capable of manifesting, what you're capable of creating, right? You are giving this vibe of no matter what, I will succeed. There are no obstacles in my way. The others don't get that. They're ready to, you know, battle it out, but not you. You don't have time to waste on that energy because you're too busy over here building something for yourself. So don't give in to this chaos. You know what you're capable of. You know you're capable of manifestation. You know you're capable of tapping into source energy. You know you're capable of your connection to source and spirit. You know where your strength comes from. You stand in a position or sit or stand and on a foundation of just balance and a solid foundation to build from. So there isn't anything that you can't do. Allow these people to fight amongst themselves. Allow this person to fight amongst themselves because you know where you stand, you know where you are, and you know what you're capable of. So that is for you, Capricorn. So now we're stepping into Aquarius, I think. I don't know. I might be lost. Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. We're learning. We're learning. Oh, it's going to take some time, though. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a little bit of hard work. But no one said it has to be easy. But there are people around you who truly want to help you move into this time of finding you, right? Learning, teaching, I kind of feel a ancestral thing here, right? Okay, this is what I want to say. Moving away from those ancestral responsibilities or obligations. So my family, all of my family, have been dirt floor poor. And I have always thought that because this was a generational thing, that I couldn't tap into my source energy of abundance because none of my family was rich or had money. I mean, we lived on welfare and food stamps in a trailer on blocks, and exchanged, Christmas gifts, the toys before, and I wore my brother's hand-me-down jeans and secondhand store clothes, and my childhood was one of hurt and pain and chaos and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that because this was like, a generational thing, that it's what I should be doing because everybody in my family went through it. I didn't understand that I had a choice, right? And I think for you, Aquarius, you recognize and realize that you have a choice, and it's going to be very difficult to move past that mindset of generational poverty, right? But there are people who are wanting to help you, and it's going to take a little bit of hard work on your part, but the winds of change are blowing your way, and I want you to invest yourself in recognizing this opportunity of growing and change and peeling back the layers and finding your true self. And I don't want you to stop or get freaked out or go backwards because of that change. Rely on the people that are there to help you. They mean well. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, someone has betrayed you, but you're coming out of that and into a time, of emotional abundance and prosperity. Look at you, building a beautiful home, building a beautiful relationship, but there are decisions. There are decisions to be made. There are options here. So you're moving out of the time of feeling betrayed, feeling abandoned or burdened or hurt, into a time of transitioning into a time of really knowing your worth and feeling your worth and knowing emotionally what you are worth and what you're capable of. And as you transition into that, there's going to be a lot of decisions for you to make, like are the people that I am surrounded by people worthy enough to be in my energy? If not, let them go. Is the job that I have allowing me to step into my power and giving me the freedom to be as creative as I need to be? Do they know my worth? If they don't, go. Is where I am benefiting my growth? Is who I'm with benefiting my growth? Is where I am conducive to my happiness, my health, my longevity, and my future? Right? These are all the things that you're going to be asking yourself here in June. And I think that coming out of this type of situation, that you will have to be brutally honest with yourself, and make the changes that you need to make for your best interest. And if anyone doesn't like it, then you kind of know what to do and where to go from there. So thank you so very much, Pisces, and thank you all for allowing me to do this mini quick Zodiac Tarot forecast for you. And until next time, know you're divinely guided and loved, and take care of you. Bye.